It is 7:45 on July 5th. This morning I'm going to have my ultrasound-guided fine needle aspiration. I think the last time I talked to y'all, I had gotten concerned because when I set up my appointment with Louisville Medical Center, they said I was going to have sedation or general anesthesia, and it was going to take like 90 minutes to do the procedure. That's not what my doctor told me, so to make sure that there wasn't a mistake, I called them on during next open hours and asked the tech to tell me specifically what the procedure name was. And she told me that I had been scheduled for a ultrasound-guided core biopsy of the thyroid gland. No. Wrong area. So I explained to her that there's a mistake, and this was on Monday, so I was freaking out. I had already had my courage built up to go through this procedure on Tuesday, and I did not want to have to wait another week just to get it over with. So I called my doctor. His assistant contacted Louisville Medical Center. They taught them how to read the order. The order was put in correctly. The person that read the order and set up the procedure somehow didn't translate it right. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to get a copy of that order and see it for myself, figure out how the hell they... Anyway. So, the procedure is supposed to be, now I don't have the NPO, or what that usually means is don't eat after midnight. Or drink. I did drink water because the nurse said that after they corrected the procedure, I'm not going to have sedation. The only drug I will get is lidocaine, and they'll put a lot of it in this area. They'll first use an ultrasound to try to locate the mass and the best area for aspirations, and then they'll numb up areas and all, because they're going to want to do multiple aspirations of the various tissues so they can make sure they get good samples. I read up on FNAs, and they're highly controversial, considering that the patient has to have the tumor removed regardless of whether or not it's malignant. But I do support the physicians want to find out if it's malignant or benign. The chances are pretty high that it's benign, especially in my case. Number one, I'm young, and number two, I have systemic lupus, and people with Sjogren's or systemic lupus are prone to developing tumors in the parotid gland because the immune system attacks those glands real frequently. At any rate, if it is malignant, it tells him that he needs to prepare for a different operation. So he would have to remove the entire parotid gland and surrounding lymph nodes. Whereas if it is benign, he would just have to remove the tumor and the immediate surrounding tissues. Here comes my husband.
Hello, YouTube land.
Hang on, let me switch to the ever-loving God of which I was talking about earlier. Say good morning, buddy.
Morning, YouTube land.
He woke up early this morning, and he's been babysitting puppies. Speaking of which, I made for Apollo. He's got his service dog in training. Help me out, buddy. What is it?
I don't know.
Halter. Service dog in training halter. And this will be on the side. This is Apollo. Apollo is my German Shepherd. One of our German Shepherds. We have two. They're both, 10 weeks old now, bud?
Ish.
10 weeks old-ish. Apollo came from the same litter as Artemis. We chose their names intentionally. I have one of these for when Buddy is taking out Apollo. While Apollo's in training, he will be learning how to leave everybody alone while we're out in public.
My dog, or he'll bite you in the ass.
That's right. Anyway, so I will try to get some pictures. Here is the other picture I promised. There it is. So I don't think this will be very hard at all. I don't have any pictures of Artemis. Let me see if I can get her. Or where are they? Let me see if I have one of her on here. I do. And there they are, sleeping together on the couch next to Buddy. Artemis. She's got a darker fur. She has a black mask with gold eyebrows, whereas as you saw, Apollo has a gold mask. Very beautiful, both of them. Well-mannered, right, Buddy?
Of course there are.
Here is a face
Bundles of teeth and fur and
and
love.
love. Here's Artemis. You can see how she's got more of a darker face than Apollo does. She is a nurturer for sure. And Apollo wears himself out so much that you can't even wake him up when he goes down for a nap.
He just wants to gnaw on your shin bone.
All right, YouTube land, that's it for today. Have a good one.